everybody, I'm Karen from Germany, and I want to ask you, do you sometimes feel overwhelmed because of all the things that you have to handle? Perhaps homeschooling, home office, perhaps you want to build up also your Young Living business, and then you set yourself under pressure. Did you ever have experienced that you're really looking for some spa moments in your day-to-day life? Another thing, when you want to share your Young Living experiences, isn't it that we often are so excited that we overrun the others and that they can't get us and that they can't imagine why we are so impressed and that we do not come to a really good communication. And the thing is that most of the people having an enormous stress in their life. So, and right for now in the year 2020 and also 2021, people are dealing with certain problems of existing and how is the main job developing. And when we want to tell the people about the 101,001 possibilities to use the oils, they can't hear us. So this is what I experienced in my years with Young Living. I was very sophisticated with my presentations, and yes, people were sitting in and they liked it. But I had the imagination that if I would ask them the next day, they could not answer what they have heard the last evening before. And so over the years, I developed another program, and this is totally on experience. And what I saw is that with this, we help the people to make the first step, to experience first the products of Young Living. And in the next step, when they are interested, then we can tell. So it's just a question of timing. And what I want to do now with you is I want to share some little treatments of my Wellbeing evenings. And it's just for you to also relax and refresh. But perhaps it's also an inspiration for you to share this way with others the spirit of Young Living. And with this video, I want to show you two things. I want to show you personal things that you can use for yourself to refresh and relax just for you. And I want to show that this Wellbeing evenings are a tool also to build up your Young Living business. So welcome to our Wellbeing moment. The next 15 to 20 minutes are just for you to relax and have a very good time. And for the first thing, make yourself a cup of tea, of the slick tea, and enjoy the aroma of the cinnamon and enjoy the calmness because of the frankincense powder that is in there. So I also enjoy my cup of tea. It's so delicious. I like it. And most of us have the daily lives, and to make a break from the daily life, I want to introduce you to tangerine or orange, to use that as a breaker from the daily life to your spa time that you will have now. So take one drop as you want from tangerine or orange, bring that oil into the palm of your hands, and then just breathe for a few moments the aroma. And the aroma of orange and tangerine are helping to de-stress, to relax, and to be excited about the joyful moments we will have now. So before we do any treatments, we clean our hands. And for this, we use the Thieves Hand Purifier. And I take a tiny drop of it and clean my hands because we want to make sure that we don't bring anything in our eyes or in our face. And so it's really also smelling so nice. So the next exercise we are doing is to relax our eyes. Because in times when we are working a lot on the computer, on the mobile, on the tablet, it's very exhausting for our eyes. And perhaps you also have had that experience that the eyes are overworked and that it is cramped and that it does not feel so nice. So what we are doing now is that we do a lavender compress. And therefore we take the lavender oil and we need a little towel in this size. Then we need a pot of warm water. Please make sure that it is not too hot so that you don't burn yourself, but it should be a little hot. Not too hot, but a little hot. So I also have here a bowl with the water inside, and I put in here now 1 drop. It went 2 in there of lavender oil. So, and now I put in my towel. And if you have more towels you have to make, I would recommend that you always put 1 fresh drop into the water. Otherwise, when you put more drops into it and you put in the first towel, then the first towel is soaked with all of the aroma of the lavender and it could be too much. And the third or the fourth towel would not have the aroma, and this is then not kicking. So I recommend if you have more towels you want to make wet, then always add 1 drop, next towel, 1 drop, next towel. So now we bring it in the form of a compress, and it's super easy. Now you bring it on your eyeballs. You smell the aroma from the lavender, and perhaps you just lean back and relax. And this can take 3 to 5 minutes. So, how does it feel now? How is it now? How do your eyes feel? How is the area here? And most of the time I hear that people say, oh, this was so relaxing. I like it so much. But this was just the beginning. We have much more what we want to share with you. So the next thing what we are doing is a steam bath, because our face is also taking the pollution that is in the air, and we make a cleansing with hot steam and with lemon oil. So now you need a bowl of hot water and it should steam. So, and now you need a big towel, a normal size towel, because we will cover the head with it. So I have here the water from the cooker and you see the steam that is coming up, and I show you now a trick. So first we cover ourselves under the towel, and when we are covered, then I put in the drop of oil, because I do not want that the oil is in the air. I want it under my towel. So in this we also do 3 to 5 minutes, and we enjoy the steam bath for the face. If it's too heavy from the aroma, then let a little bit of oxygen in, and otherwise just enjoy lemon. So wasn't that nice? And also check again, how does it feel now? How is your skin feeling? For me, it's always that I have the feeling it's so soft now and I'm refreshed. I'm really refreshed. But we are just making ready for the next step. And for the next step, we need some honey. So take a teaspoon of honey and bring it into a little bowl. please do not use plastics, because when we work with the oils, it could happen that the plastic takes out the bad stuff and the oils take out the bad stuff. This we do not want. And now we will make a face mask with honey, and for this we use some copaiba, and we put into our honey 1 or 2 drops of copaiba. You can put in here whatever you want and what is nice to your skin. So just 1 more drop. Okay. I also put some frankincense in because it's so rejuvenating, and I put in here 1, 2, 3 drops of frankincense, wanted to come out. And I also put in 1 drop of patchouli, because patchouli is a killer for little wrinkles. So I also put in some patchouli. Yeah, here we are. So you can also add whatever you want, lavender or ylang ylang, elemi, whatever you like and what you like on your skin. So there are so many possibilities. Now I squeeze it, I mix it, and now we bring this into our face. But I recommend that you take something for your hair so that the hair are not in the honey. Now I'm prepared also to bring the honey mask into the face. So it's really sticky, but I really can say when you have then the feeling afterwards, it's worth to go through that sticky feeling. So what we are doing now is that we bring this honey mask on our face. If you want to lick it, you can do this in the beginning, because at the end, the honey will be full with toxins that is removed out of your skin. So you can bring it also on your forehead. Please be careful here around the eyes, because this could be not so convenient when you bring it direct on the eyelid or something like that. You can also bring the honey on your hand, and honey, also please take care that you have a good honey from someone who is also good to the bees, and that it is a natural product. And now we're doing such a little massage so that we just make this kind of movement. And with this, because it's so sticky, we enhance the circulation. And what we do is here that we have a treatment of the layers of the skin, and that also the toxins that are in here are removed and absorbed by the honey. So what we are doing now for the next few minutes is that we make this movement. And meanwhile, we are doing this, I can show you some pictures of well-being evenings we already had, because this is something we do offline and online. The aroma of that honey mask, the smell of the honey And the oils, I like it so much. So we make a little pause with that massage, but we do something different because we make some wellness for our lips and also something which is helping us to de-stress. And this is something children do when they're playing with the cars on the floor, and then they make the sound of and with this sound, we relax our lips. And did you know that our lips and that our digestion is connected? And what are we doing when we are under stress? We make something like this. We press the lips. We have to do it, and we press the lips to each other. And what we're doing energetically is that we also stop the energy flow in the digestive. And sometimes people have problems with their digestion. So this little lip movement is also something which will bring relaxation in your body and perhaps also you to the toilet. So what we're doing now is, again, for at least 1 minute, that we're doing this. Feel how it feels now. I feel energy, and what this is doing, that it brings more energy into your lips and that it make your lips more energetically. Meanwhile, the honey is still in our face. We do another exercise for our pineal gland, because the pineal gland is also stressed by our modern lifestyle with the computer and the lot of blue light which TVs and computers and mobiles have, and this triggers our pineal gland. And what we're doing now is also a little silly but also simple, and yet you can do it in the car, you can do it when you're hoovering. So this is what I do. And with this, I give positive impulses to my pineal gland. And so what we are doing now is that we make this sound. And with the vibration of that, we trigger here the pineal gland. So for the next minute, we do this. And now feel how it feels now. I feel that there is much more energy in my head. It feels really, really nice. And this is so easy. It isn't, everybody can do it. It does not make any costs. So just experience it. It's a little bit silly, but it's worth it. And so now we remove also the honey mask from our fingers and from our face. And we take the warm water from the steam bath. It's feeling so nice. And I want to share now a treatment with you, which is called Sexy Over 50. And I'm also turned 50 last year in 2020. So this exercise is from a blog, which is called Sexy Over 50. And I like this so much. But what I do is that I add some drops of cypress in it. And we also have lymphatic system here in the brain, and what we do is now something refreshing for the face. So we take 3 to 4 drops from cypress and we bring that oil into our face, also on the neck. And what we are doing now is that we open up the system, the lymphatic system, and we do each step for 10 times. So then we take the arms across and we make here a stretch downwards. Then we go here and bring the energy to the ears. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we make a Y with our fingers and make here a move from the ears and along the neck. So then we bring our fingers in the middle of our forehead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go here on the outside of the lid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down under the lid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close your eyes and just feel how it feels. And what I always experience, that I have the feeling that here from the sinus part, when there's some ugly stuff in there, that I have the feeling I want to spit it out. And what we are doing now is that we do the treatment backwards. So we start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is Sexy Over 50. So perhaps you have now the feeling that you want to bring some nourishing cream on the face. And there I like the sandalwood cream. I like this so much, especially when I do this treatments in the evening, because I have the feeling that also the sandalwood, which is in there, helps me to have a better sleep. So funny thing, when we started with the sandalwood cream, I had the experiences that I did not hear the alarm clock in the morning because I was so deep sleeping. So, and what we can do now is that we bring in the sandalwood cream into our skin. Sandalwood is also such a rejuvenator, very good for the skin. And it's a very rich cream, so you really need just the amount of a pea, just a little bit, and bring it into your face. So, and we also can make the movement of an 8 around the eyes, and we make a little gymnastic for our eyes, that we follow our hands. Also we can make here from the nose to the ears. Also here over the lip, between nose and lips. So, and now the cream is already in the skin. And just feel how it feels again. So, and the last treatment we are doing now is a little holiday for our eyes. And we use also an oil in that treatment, and this is cedarwood. We apply 1 or 2 drops of cedarwood in our hand, rub it, bring it on the forehead, and we just smell the oil of cedarwood right for now. And now we rub our hands as we want to make some fire. And we rub it. Make the hand palms very warm. And now we bring our elbows on our table in front of us, and we cover our eyes with our palms of the hands, so that we make sure that no piece of light is coming inside. So we want it dark now for our eyes. And our eyes also need some times to recover and to relax, and also to rebuild some things in the eyes so that we can see in colors. And for that we need a break of all the influences we have all the day, and we need a little darkness. And so we make a little treatment. So we take a deep breath. And with a sigh, we breathe out. So we breathe out all the stress that we have collected during the day. And when we also relax our shoulders and we bring that pressure we have perhaps on our shoulders to the elbow, and from there it goes into the table. And you exhale longer than you inhale. And this is like a little holiday for your eyes. This is also a time where you can say thank you to your eyes, because they are the window for you for the outside life. You can see and explore the world with your eyes. And sometimes it's a little much what they have to see and what they have to deal with, so we give them a little break. And I leave you here now for 1 or 2 minutes just to enjoy the silence. First, bring away one hand, and the eyes are still closed. And then you put away the second hand. Your eyes are still closed so that you can slowly come back into the light, and then with some climpering of your eyes, you open it and you're back in a fresh moment. So this was a little sneak peek about my wellness evenings, and I want to ask you, if you have joined this little treatments, how is it now? How does it feel for you now? And perhaps sometimes I ask also the participants, on which stress levels do you go in this event? And sometimes I have an 8 or a 10, so really high level. And after all of the treatments, they are at 3 or 2, and it really makes a difference for them. And so this was just for you to experience. And what we do is that most of the treatments we can do with the starter kit, because I want to show the people how they can bring the oils in actions. Sometimes people buy a starter kit and then they don't know what to do, and then they don't use the oils. So, and with this, they make the experience, wow, this feels so good, and I want to have this, and I want to bring this into my daily life. And this is what the message is of that Wellbeing evenings. And now I want to tell you a little bit about, you can use those events to enhance also your Young Living business. As I told you before, I was coming from a world where I thought I have to entertain the people and I have to make presentation and theoretical stuff, and people were impressed, but they did not buy. Or if they bought, they did not stay with it. They bought and then they took off the auto-ship, and yes, then I have lost them again because it did not make click with them, because I just feeded them on a theoretical level. And over the years, I developed this program. So I have 3 evenings which are following, and I say it's a step-by-step process. Because when we recognize that people are really dealing with heavy stuff in their families, with their existence, they are under stress, they are under pressure. And when you are really dealing with heavy problems, you are like in a tunnel. You don't let other things come too close to you. So what we need is an icebreaker. And those evenings are icebreakers because we bring the people to themselves, that they feel themselves. And when we do presentations like this, we don't make a sales show. So it's just like I told you here now in this event. I just talk a little bit of orange, what it does, and then nothing. If I have more people here sitting, so 3 to 4 people are fine. If you have a bigger group, it's then sometimes a little difficult. So I recommend 3 to 4 people if it's possible to invite, or you make an online event. This is also possible. And then you always ask after each session, how is it? What is your experience? And then the people share their experiences, and this has much more value as instead you tell everything. So, and most of the time, when we make this in real time, then we take 1.5 hours for such an evening. And after that, the people just want to go to bed. They are so tired. And so this is very critical. This is very important. We do not make a sales show after then. We say, we will call tomorrow. And tomorrow we talk how you slept. So you already say this in the evening, and then you call them next day. And then you just listen what they tell you. And really, most of the time people tell you, well, I have slept so good and all the treatments were so nice. I want to have that. And even if they do not want to sell right now, they say, when is the next evening? And then you say, well, the next evening is on this date and you can bring some friends. and then you are in the process. So then you are never running out of clients, you are never running out of interested people, and this is a way you can make your Young Living business in a smart way where you don't stress out by yourself, because in my old world, I really was stressed out. And now I also do the treatments, and it's something where I pamper myself, and additional, I pamper my business. So, and then it was in the process that I was writing down my wellness events, and I was making trainings, online trainings in German, to also share this way of sharing with others, because it makes it so much easier, and it's so nice because you don't stress out. In my old times when I was driving a lot for presentations, I really myself was stressed out. And so this is a really smart way to share the way of Young Living, and it's duplicable because this is possible to do everybody and for everybody. And I have also translated my scripts in English, so when you are interested, please get in contact and we can share those scripts in English with you. And this are also able to read. So for those who are not so much the free speakers, a little bit shy, so it doesn't matter. This is how you can do it also. It's duplicable because you can read it. And I recommend a little group, 3 to 4 people, then it's not so exciting. When you can work offline with the people, it's really nice to come together. And if that is not possible, then you can also do an online event and guide the people through the treatments, as I did now with you. So I thank Ellen and Ollie for the possibility to share this well-being events with you. And if you want to learn more about it, please stay in touch with me. You find me on Facebook or on Mivi, and I send you many, many greetings. Have a good time. All the best from Germany to you.